Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden.
Just hurry up.
This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
You can already tell there is a change in the graphics, which is really cool.
We're here.
I still think they could have done something better on it, though.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the...
Okay, so you can't climb.
I think we're here.
I'm back. I had to grab the phone.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
God, no. These are what I always got stuck on, no. I want down to that. Oh my god, no. No. Oh. Never mind.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Dang, they did remaster it. They remastered the moves and everything in this. Goodness gracious. I just picked him up and body slammed him. Yo, what was that? I don't want to play as the pirate-looking the Templar. I want to just hurry up and play as Connor Kenway. I don't think no one really liked the guy you play as.
Synchronization levels look good
Yeah,
now.
right here.
You should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
No one likes playing as you. You're boring, old man.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business, then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
It's an honest employment. So is mine. Like
I
me,
already
too,
have.
he acts in a double capacity, both against rogues and for 'em. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall at sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a booking. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. So I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our loft here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives, without spirit.
Woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught our evening arts. Her very life you cheat when most she's wrong. She tricks us of our money with her hearts. Is woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught our her very life we cheat when most she's kind. She tricks us
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little dodge courage will put a grin in the cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
And practice every form to bribe a charm. Seeds of love like law are one fine high, and you must be feeding too.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Graphics so bad on this game. Did you see that dude's eyes? Did you see his eyes, bro? He looked terrified. They looked like they were finna to pop out.
Inside balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that did the murder!
That man there!
Seize him! Killed in the upper balconies!
Oh my!
I've done no wrong, I swear
Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
The corridor is
Please! That's an opera!
Peace, friends, there is no danger! Peace, friends, there is no danger!
Try to remember.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing about?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Move! Move!
Peace, friends,
Hey!
there is no danger!
God, last time I played this game was probably when I was around 9 or 10 on the PS3, which was a long time ago, because I'm 15 now, so probably like 5 years ago. I don't know when. I know that I was pretty young though. I was around 9, 10, or 11, either one of those. But I mean, if they're gonna remaster this, they should have made it better graphics. Just like Modern Warfare, you know. They made those pretty good graphics.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Just look how bad the graphics
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
It's just weird. I forgot how many missions it is going to be until I get to. I remember doing this.
and then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place to tend to Parnell.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
No. Get off of me.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway. I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I need a favor.
He's cut our rations again.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it needs to be done, but...
You there! I have some questions for you.
Won't hardly take his... Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
Doctor, if you have a moment. Are you James?
So what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard?
Take his hat off.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxury.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us.
It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right. You take the foremast! To the mainmast with you!
savages.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
I gotta wait until it fully installs, and when it does, I will do some more gameplays. But yeah, I guess, well, actually, never mind. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go try the other one out, because it came with 2 Assassin's Creeds. So I don't know if I should do a second video on that one, or just continue it right now. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.